What is happening? This stream is what's happening right now. This is what's up. Going live. I'm gonna make a song in an hour. That's the goal. That's the plan. That's what we're doing. Gonna give it a couple minutes before we kick things off here. But yeah, I gotta pick a sample to start things off with. That's how I always like to start these. Some type of little loop, some type of something. And this is one I found right here in some old cymatics loops. These daily beats are really good for these melody loops that I would never normally use in a song. But I'm down to do anything for an hour, so. Yeah, so it's like some poppy type of guitar loop. And like I've said before, the great thing about starting off with these little loops is I've already got your BPM right here, so I know how to match that up here. I know what key I'm in, and the screen's gonna go dark real quick. A major. My music theory is not the best, so A major off the top of my head. Just kidding, looking at a chart. C sharp, F sharp, G sharp. Okay, C sharp, F sharp, G sharp. What have I done? So we're gonna do something with that. I like to do these beats by starting off with some type of with a timer. So I do try to do these inside of 1 hour. And inside of that hour, I got this little timer here on my phone. This is an app you can get on iOS or Android. It's called Seconds Pro. It's really nifty, and it's made for like high intensity interval training if you're doing like workouts and stuff, but you can also use it for making music. So I try to make a song or a beat inside of an hour. It's not always the most refined because I only spend an hour doing it, but each section of the songwriting process is divided up into these 10-minute intervals on my timer. And so when I start the timer, it speaks to me. It tells me what I gotta do.
Chop sample onto drum pads for 10 minutes. Make 4 8-bar sequences of just sample chops for 10 minutes. Add drums and sub bass for 10 minutes. Add melody or sound effects for 10 minutes. Make a drop for 10 minutes. Arrange, automate, and finish up for 10 minutes.
See? It's kind of nifty. So that's what I use to guide my beat making process. That's what I do. We got one person up in this live stream. I'm new to Twitch. I'm not sure how this works, but you know, one is good for me. All you need is one. Someone watching there. Who knows who it is? Mystery person. Not writing in the chat, but that's okay. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta start these things off. So pretty soon I want to add a timer on to the screen so people watching, anybody watching out there can see how much time is left. But I'm kind of new to the whole Twitch stream setup, so that's gonna come a little bit later. It took me long enough just to figure out how to set all of this up so you can hear and I can hear, you can hear me talk, all that fun stuff. So yeah, let's just get this up. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna chop this sample right here. Let me go on mouse back. There we go. This sample right here, we're gonna chop into all these little drum pads, and my face is kind of covering up on the screen. These little triggers, so I can sequence the sample in different interesting ways and use that more easily. And this is kind of just like acquiring a lot of tools to put in my tool belt for the making of a song. So yeah, let's just hop right into it. We got our timer right here. Let's start that
drum
off.
pads for 10 minutes.
All right. So, we got our sample right there. I'm gonna try to chop up some different articulations of the notes that are in this sample right here. Kind of like that. Yeah. Let's just like try to go through most all these different note articulations. Yeah, cool. Ba-ba-ba. Ah, cool. Yeah, so most of this loop I think is repeating itself, but there's like some variations in here. Let's just get that last note too, without the lead up to it. Cool. Okay, so it's like the same thing again and again. So it's really just like 2 bars looped. It's not really any different between the 4 bars. Let me make sure, like, is that first note? Let me make sure we got, yeah, like a clean, solid one of those. All right, cool. So we got like this chopped up into 8 different samples. That's cool. Now I'm gonna start messing with the sample a bit. Like right here. Usually it's a good idea if you reverse it. You can do some fun things if you reverse it. What else are we gonna do? I have like kind of go-to things I like to do. So right here, 8 hertz is a magical number. If we like add a little pitch modulation there at 8 hertz, kind of sounds like a vibrato. That's probably pretty usable. And then this is like pretty high up, but what if we took it down an octave? Yeah, cool. -1 octave. What else are we gonna do? I feel like if we pitch it up an octave, so you know, up, down, probably it's gonna like be too high. No, that might be usable. Let's use that. It's not like harsh. I was afraid it'd be like too harsh on the ears. If you don't warp when you like mess around with the pitch, it speeds things up. Yeah, well, what if we like slowed it down? Let's just slow it down. What if we like did a different warping algorithm? Yeah, I don't know if, like how we'll use that, but I don't know. Slow texture, let's call it that. What else? Maybe we can do some more with like a reverse sample rather than just having just one reverse. Like, maybe we can turn like this little bit right here into a sweep. So what if we just warped it, made it really slow.
That's halfway.
Yeah, maybe that can be a thing. Call that sweep. And we can turn that sweep into a riser really easily by going to this pitch envelope. And we're gonna say we're gonna go up an octave over, let's say, 7,000 milliseconds, 7 seconds. Maybe even less than that. Like, let's try like 5,000 milliseconds. There's probably like a better. Okay, cool. That's fine. What else? What if we went up by a fifth? Just warp it up by a fifth. 7 semitones. See what that is. Oh wait, did I mess that up? I probably messed it up. That might be usable. Alright, cool. So we got a full pad of 16 things there. That's probably all we need. So let's get to arranging these. We still got 3.5 minutes left to chop things up, so we're ahead of the timer. Like, that first part usually doesn't take so long. So let's make that a little longer. So yeah, we just have our normal melody loop there. Pull that full 4 bars. Oh. I'm losing my head real. Gotta stay focused, Adam. Here we go. Gonna have the octave up, the octave down. Okay, yep, and then we're gonna have that vibrato. Yeah, it's like a fun little poppy melody. And then let's use those like little effects we made. Let's have those for, this is our sweep. I color that purple, so it's like an effect rather than just a piece of melody. Maybe, I think that's more like 2 bars in length. It's not very long. Yeah, so we'll shorten that up. Length 2 bars, cool. Drag that back there just because I'm anal. Okay. Let's call it, this is a riser. Oh my gosh. Intense things. Okay. Now I'm gonna try to like chop up the sample into a different sequence of something, some type of melody, something we can play, something that's not quite this loop, but using the elements of the loop. So yeah, let's turn on the metronome. Turn that off and let's that's kind of silly. Let's turn on that metronome really quick so I can try to play this in time. Wait, what was I even doing? It's just a slight variation. It's kind of the same. 2, 3, 4.
3, 2, 1. Make 4 8-bar sequences of just sample chops for 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna call that chops 1. And now my timer is telling me we are making a thing. Okay. Yeah, we are making chops right now, according to our timer. And we're already well into it, so we're ahead of the time. We're doing pretty good, but usually the time gets sucked into the melody making and drum making. So what else can we do? No. I feel like I don't have a lot of options with this, but you know, let's make something. Okay. 2. That was a little weird. Yeah. Maybe let's try that. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, cool. We'll just like do those 2 bars. What if we just did that, like a little variation at the end? Okay, that's cool. Chops 2. And you don't want to spend too much more time on this. Let's make a build up for 8 bars or something. Maybe we'll just like, you know, build ups, you gotta do like the double the intensity. Okay, well, so bum, bum. Why did that do that?
That's halfway.
Oh, okay, because that is like 1/16 quicker. We'll just repeat this. Maybe that can be like, you know, just... That's a good, like, chops 3. Maybe we want to also use that as, like, the beginning of a build-up. Okay, yeah, like what if we did this for the first 4 bars of a build up, and then after that, oh, how much? Yo, it's the Pixel Pile Driver. How much time is left? Oh, dude, we got like 43 minutes left. We're just sequencing some chops right now. We got a poppy guitar thing. I don't know what this is gonna be yet. I think it's like gonna be a poppy EDM tune, but I got no idea. Making a build up right now. Then I think we're gonna go into drums. Got 3 minutes left on. What if that was that? Yeah, I don't know. There's not like a ton of variation in these chops I did. Is everything sounding okay over there? Audio's coming through. Yeah, we're just gonna yeah, just yeah, and then half it again. 3, 4. Yeah, and then I guess leave 1 count at the end. Maybe we'll do that a little different. What's that sound like? Good. Good to know the audio's coming through. Yeah, that can work. Okay. We got enough sequences. We got 2 minutes left on that, so let's use that to make our drums. Make our drum beat over here, so. Damn, those seem louder. Because they are. Okay. Okay. That snare seems like a bit much. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, that can work. Oh, whoa, that was weird. Try that again. Okay. We got 4 bars in there. Quantize that real quick. Maybe add a snare in there, so that's like a little different from the first bar. Okay, yeah, cool. So we got our basic kick snare pattern.
3,
Oh no.
2, 1. Add drums and sub bass for 10 minutes.
Add drums and sub bass, folks. That is what we're doing right now. Boom. Now, point is to just escalate this beat, try to add more on top of it, more layers. And this is like a good way I like to just start that off to keep things simple. Music works in patterns. Just add a closed hi-hat on the and 1 and 2 and 3 and leave some space there at the end for the snares to just come through. Okay. And God, I'm so worried Ableton's gonna crash. Yesterday, Ableton crashed on me like 3 times. Oh, I feel like, yeah, add some shakers in there. English is hard. It's a really, really hard thing. Okay. Oh, fuck that up. What did I just do? I just ruined something, didn't I? No. Oh, dude, what is happening here? Did I just... Why does that not come in on the beat now? What did I do? Oh, something to do with this arrow. Got fucked up. Learning new things about Ableton every day. Yeah, I was like, I moved the playhead somewhere else. Okay, cool. Okay. Dude, oh my god, dude, what am I doing right now? I'm tripping. Okay. We got 4 bars. Alright, cool. Let's duplicate that for the second bar. Duplicate these shakers too. That open hi-hat might be... Yeah, the open hi-hat's a little weird. Let's change that. Okay, I think that's good. It's just a little loud. Nice 7 dB on that. Okay, yeah, let's try that again. Okay, yep, duplicate those shakers again. Leave the last count open. Okay, it's okay. That groove's fine. Let's add some perk on top of that. Some percussion elements to sort of escalate that beat even further. What do we have for our perks? Yeah, okay, let's sequence it first and then I'll probably change up the perk elements. This is a simple polyrhythm I like to do on top of it. Kind of adds, it's in threes, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's not like That's
Halfway.
already pretty nice. It adds less, what would I call it? Caucasity to the beat. Makes it a little less white. Let's swap out some of those perk elements though. I got 5 minutes left on this. I'm going a bit slow today. Gotta keep moving, but... Nah, that's not working. Yeah, okay, I think that works. And we're gonna change this. It's perk 2. Oh no! And we're gonna do the same polyrhythm. Just let it ride. I need to reset it. It sounds fine. And so instead of going 1, 2, 3, we're gonna go 3, 2, 1. And that's like a simple way to add some variation to your beat. Okay, one last thing for drums. We need to do a build-up since we got like a build-up going on over here. Sometimes I overthink the build-ups. For something like this where I'm just trying to do it inside of an hour, just keep it really simple. So what do we do over here for the kick? Or sorry, for the sample build-up like that. What I'm gonna do is just gonna copy those MIDI notes over here. I'm gonna like put that, make the kick basically do what that's doing. Over here we kind of have like a melody. Here's what we're gonna do, done. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna go hop. So what if we just do that? Huh? What if we just do that? Yes, safety save. Cool. So we got our build up there. And as the Pixel Pile driver suggests, we're gonna, hold on, let me just, pause the timer. I'm pausing, folks, because we're gonna save. Oh man, accidentally saved over my template. Oh well, I do that all the time. That's fine. We're gonna safety save what we're doing right now. Because Ableton, especially while streaming, has been having a nasty habit of crashing. Especially once we get into like the more clavs. We need more clavs, says the Cloud Prism. Maybe we can add some more clavs in the percussion. Make them even faster. As you can see, we are saving, which just while I'm streaming for some reason takes a long time. Okay, cool, so we got that. We've got some percussion, we've got our basic elements. And yeah, we're gonna add some sub bass next. That's what we're doing, add drums and sub bass. So, I've got my keyboard to do that. So like, what do we got right here? Let's put our groove down. And we are in A major, which, one moment, the screen's gonna go black. Don't panic. C sharp, F sharp, G sharp is what we got in the key signature. C sharp, F sharp, G sharp. Did I get that right? Yeah. Well, no. C sharp, F sharp, G sharp. Yeah. Okay, what do we got? Okay, yeah. Don't want to do too much with the sub bass, just keep it going. Okay, cool. So we got our 4 bars of sub bass going right here. Quantize that really quick. And I like to play the sub bass up really high, like this, so I can hear what notes I'm hitting. Because if you'll notice, once you go down here where you actually want your sub bass, it's a little harder to hear the tone.
3, 2,
yeah,
1.
but
Add melody or sound effects for 10 minutes.
all right, you heard the lady. We are now adding melody and sound effects. So, usually like to start with the piano, because if you can make something sound cool with a piano, usually you can make it sound cool with like any synth. That's my, working philosophy. All right, what do we got? GLaDOS is running my life right now. Okay, cool. Let's try to record something like that. Oh, messed it up. Here we go. Alright, cool. So we got some like basic chord / melody stuff going on there. Very poppy. Let's quantize that. So it's just like on the grid. Because my playing, believe it or not, is not perfectly on the grid. And that doesn't always sound so nice sometimes. Alright, cool. Let's try to, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna save, because for some reason, like the first time I tried to add this instance of Serum, Ableton crashes on me. It's like, doesn't like that recently. That's what caused it to crash during yesterday's stream, and then like 2 times later in the day when I was just working on my own music stuff. Which, that's not fun, because then we just gotta sit around and maybe recover my work. Alright, we're pausing while this colorful wheel spins and spins and spins. Thinking about saving things. Alright, we got about 6 minutes left to add melody, which is not a lot of time. So let's just try to like get some stuff in here. Maybe I'm thinking like some EDM-y type of future bassy chords. Let's try some synths. made not too long ago. Ooh. This feeling is gonna be loud. Let's see what this is all about. Let's try that out. Oh my good God. See, my CPU right up here just is not having a great time right now. It's not having a great time. So, let me see. Let me close out a few things that do not need to be open. See if that saves any. Oof. You hear that? I'm hearing that. That's bad. But, yeah, let's try that. We'll call that future bass. Maybe that's going to sound okay. We're not going to test it out right now. Apparently, my MacBook is running hot. And that's just going to cause me problems trying to play with that. So, what about this one? Ooh, that was loud. Sorry about that. Sometimes I have these priests. That might be fine if we can like turn that way down. That kind of sits in the back. Okay. You know what's cool? What's cool? What's cool? I think, oh man, I need to clean up this template. I got like stuff from old projects just sitting around here. But like, what's cool is strings with this sort of thing. Like just some good contact strings. We'll just have that play whatever the sub bass is playing. One octave, and then take this, copy paste. Oh. Now it's going to be playing 2 octaves. Would horns be cheesy? Probably, but let's try it out. Dude, horns just never sound good on MIDI. Okay, I kind of like that melody. I don't know about the horns. Honk! Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Yeah, it's okay. What do we got? Yeah. Okay, let's like try to get some lead synth. It's like not a chord. And try to see if we can add some type of top melody to this. Oh man, you know what would be good? Okay, actually, for this type of stuff, before we do that, I wanna exhale just always makes things like cool. So what are we in right now? We're in A major. Let's try to add in some exhale. I love using this for these beats because you can just usually pick a preset really quickly, mess around with it, and okay, I gotta set it to play on it first. Yeah, all sorts of cool sounds coming out of that, but let's set it to be in key, A major. Cool, thank you. And I can just play around on that and see what sounds good. I'm gonna also just gonna mute those horns. I'm not loving any of that. I'm running out of time here, though.
3, 2,
Yeah.
1. Make a drop for 10 minutes.
Oh boy. Okay, we're back to loops. We'll say something light, something pure. Set that back to A major. Okay. Okay, cool. That's a workable 4 bars. Let's see if we can do something else. Okay. All right. Quantize that. Okay, cool. So we got a couple different exhales there. Man, before we move on to arranging, I really want to get some type of lead in there. Like, there's just not a lot going on in this track right now. Sometimes it's good, sometimes I try to do too many melodies, and it's not so great. But let's move this like horns thing we did over here. Maybe find like a better lead synth for that. What does it sound like? I like happy hardcore thing, a little vibrato, I like that. Of course! Of course! Sorry guys, I guess we can't do this without Ableton crashing on us at least once. It just has to happen ceremoniously. Wow, I gotta say this was not a problem like a week ago. The whole world's going to shit, including Ableton. Crashing every time, baby. Here we go. It's okay. You know, now that we expect it, it's just part of the routine. Just part of the process now is software crashing. And us playing the waiting game while we load up and attempt to recover whatever it was we're working on, which is why Pixel Pile Driver is always about That's saving. That's saving. That's saving. What's up, Cloud Prism? Cloud Prism, do I know you in the real life, or are you just a passerby coming on in? What, for real? Gotta save, baby, gotta save. That's real life. Got a safety save. All right. We got Ableton back up and running now. Yeah, report a crash. Yeah. Why bother? Why bother? Who's gonna look at that? I work in software. I know where crash reports go. I think my exhale, yeah. I knew it! My exhale is gonna be messed up because the exhale does not... You are the HJ. The HJ. Oh man. The one and only hand job. Everybody loves it. It's not everyone's favorite thing, but you know, no one's complaining about it. Was it this Dreamy Oz? Was that what I had? Let's see how good my memory is. Oh, yeah, that is it. I just don't have it set to the right key. I was like, why does that sound right but not? Yeah, so now it should play it correct. Cool. My memory has not completely failed me yet. Cool. Alright, so we're saving. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. This is everyone's favorite part of making music, is when you get to have your software crash. You gotta wait for things. You gotta try to remember, hey, where was I? What was I doing? Speaking of what we were doing, what about this thing? Okay, that is so loud. Let's tone it down there, okay. Oh, that's right. Also, all of my... No, just that synth is not... Oh my good God. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to... We're still working out the streaming kinks. Okay. So, we're saved. We're cool. The timer is back on. We got about 6.5 minutes left. We're in the make a drop phase. Usually this is where I start arranging things, but I'm just like not totally satisfied. I need something on top of this. But maybe I should start arranging so I know what I need on top of it. Anyway, let's get some... I like this Stone Bank pack that I got a while ago. It's nice. Brightness. Okay, don't crash. Don't crash. Cool. Yeah, that sounds kind of video gamey, but it's like fun and silly, and this type of music is pretty silly, so that's cool for now. Alright, moving inside the keyboard. Is there an inhale? Ooh, an inhale plugin. Yo, hit out those find people out output. It's like, first you had the exhale. Don't call it exhale 2, now call it inhale. Alright, so we're going to start recording this into the arrangement view. So this is the session view we got right now. This is where it's fun to like iterate on ideas in. This is like what looks like how you think music works. There's a timeline and everything. So we're going to record some elements into that. Just so we have them to play around with. So let's start doing that. First of all, let's turn down exhale a little bit. Cool.
That's halfway.
That's halfway? Oh my God, do not crash on me. There we go. Oh. Not in love with that percussion. Oh no! Cover your ears, cover your ears. Alright, wow. Sweet Jesus. Sorry guys, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's up with this stuff, but we got most of it in there. We can pull in the other melodic elements. Here's what I'm gonna do with these this future bass chord, since apparently this is just not handleable. We can't handle it. It's not possible. I'm going to take these quickly, and I'm gonna freeze. I'll freeze them. I love when you save them. I like them even better. Me too. Beats are always best saved. Like Ableton, I love Ableton, but I like it a lot better when it doesn't crash. And I don't know. It's not like this is a shitty computer. This was the best CPU on the market a year ago when I bought it, when I had money. And yeah, we're, you know, right now it's struggling. What is what? What is that? Oh wait, did you just catch up to the awful sound happening? Yeah, that was terrible. That was an awful thing that happened just now. That was called my CPU struggling to keep up. Oh my goodness. Don't worry, we're just freezing. We're just taking our sweet time. There has got to be a way that people do this. Things like this don't take forever. There's got to be a way. People stream from Ableton all the time, right? People do this. And I've watched some streams from Ableton, and usually it doesn't, you know, take forever to freeze a track. Holy God, 86% is all we're getting on that. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. All right, well, gonna flatten that out. So now, oh wait, was that? God, this is not my day. This is not the day for Adam Bulk. That's okay. We're gonna freeze this track again. We'll see, because this one definitely has the future bass chords set up like I wanted. Yeah, the one that briefly passes by a doommate is Bernard Cannon. Yeah, I should have left that. I should see if we could sample that CP. Oh my goodness, maybe this just isn't gonna happen. Oof, this is rough. This is rough, you guys. I gotta fix this somehow. This is not sustainable. Life can't go on like this. These hour beats are 1 hour of making music and 30 minutes of Ableton crashing / waiting to save / waiting to freeze tracks. That's not so nice. Is there other things we can? No, we can't really do anything while Ableton's freezing. I wonder if there was a way we could, multitask on this. But it looks like we're instead just playing the waiting game. I'll pause the timer because these are pretty, I don't know, I would say extraordinary circumstances, but to be honest, this has kind of been the case for the last 2 streams as well. If we can get past 86%, we're doing good. Yeah, we're good. Oh no. We're stuck. That last 12 to 13%, we just can't do it. We can't do it, folks. It just can't happen. All right. Fuck that. Where were we? I think we were making music. I don't even remember anymore. So, let's work with what we got. That's all we can do in this life. Just work with what you got. Okay. Let's pull that down there. Yeah, let's just start arranging things. Maybe we can add in some melodic elements later that don't eat my entire CPU. Okay, cool. Yeah, everything's going so slow right now. I don't know what this is. Yeah. This is frustrating to say the least. Okay. Timer is back on. And we're gonna see what we can do with this CPU death track. Cool, so we got a little build up there. These drums, we kind of want to go through like escalating, de-escalating, so we can just do that groove, perk 2, perk 1, perk 2. Okay, let me see. On the master track, I feel like it might be a good idea here in the beginning to fade this thing in. Look at that CPU. That thing gets over like 50, 60%. It starts giving me problems like it's doing right now. Right now, guys. I don't know why. CPU. We need more CPU.
3.
I gotta download more RAM onto my computer.
Arrange, automate, and finish up for 10 minutes.
CPU death track. Fuck my CPU. I think we had a couple different exhales we recorded. Yeah, I'm not recording any of the strings. Let's take those over. See, this is why I like to just hit that record button, kind of trigger everything so it's all nice and in here, because otherwise I play this silly game where I like try to drag all this shit from the session view into here, and it's not such a good use of my limited time. So maybe we'll use that exhale in the drop. You know, it's good to vary things up, so maybe we'll put that back in there. Also, let's duplicate that track. Oh god, is it gonna be able to? Now every action in Ableton is just a question waiting to save. I'll try to figure this out before tomorrow. We'll see what the issue is. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's just a matter of streaming and then running a big fat program all from the same system is really giving me issues. But we're gonna freeze this track really quick. We got about 8 minutes left in our track, so not a lot of time to piddle around. We just gotta make this something. This won't be amazing, the CPU death track, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out together. Okay. You know what's kind of cool is taking things up and down octaves. That's just like the dance music essential. It's like, what, you heard that thing? Would you like to hear it at an octave higher? Sure, let's do that. Do the same over here. And yeah, we'll figure that out. Okay, let's have the single string come in the beginning. And when we go into the drop, we'll have 2 strings. It'll sound cooler that way. Take out that sub bass in the build-up. What are we doing with this? Let's see. Let's do. Turn those up a little bit. Okay. CPU death to the CPU. Okay. And we're gonna close this out like this. This is just gonna be a light 2-minute track. If we can get this to sound like anything at this point, you know, I'll be happy, so. Oh my good God. Even that, putting this far away, which is like nothing. This is like a couple filters and some reverb on the master. That's just like too much, I guess. Like, yeah, see, look at that, 116%. Oh my God. Don't make me think about things. Okay. Yeah, phew. We'll figure this out for next time. For now, we're making do. Making do with what we got. That's okay.
That's halfway.
That's halfway. That means we got 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left to make something. Doesn't have to be good. We just gotta make something. So, okay, so that doesn't come in too suddenly. Here's what I want to do with that. Okay, we're gonna just actually delete everything in here. Running low on time. Okay. Okay, we don't need that for that many bars. Okay, so we're gonna take that and we're gonna filter that in, kind of like teasing it in so the synths don't just come in immediately. want this last count to be empty. And take this washout we have here. Yeah, that's fine. Like, just having that vocal in there. But this is gonna switch back there. Sometimes it's good with the sub bass to go up and down an octave or a fifth. That's like a little too much if we go up an octave, so what if we went up just a fifth? Is that still the right key? This is good. Okay, cool. That's fine. Let's take that back down. Color that difference. We know what that is. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left, folks. Holy Jesus. I apologize on behalf of technology. I don't even know if I'll be able to play back this track for you guys without rendering it first. Yeah, just starts farting and dying there at the end. Oh man, how do we make this a track if I can barely even listen to it? Let me see. Just gonna fade that out at the end. I don't need to listen to it to know that that's gonna sound okay. Ah, okay, the strings are still playing. Maybe bring back these synths. I only have them in the build-up. All right.
3, 2, 1. Your timer is complete.
That is the song. That's what we got for today. That was bumpy as fuck. That was hard. Sometimes technology just does not cooperate. This is actually the exact reason I got a new laptop like a year ago. Because I was trying to make songs in Ableton and the CPU was constantly just... It wasn't powerful enough. But this thing should be powerful enough. Maybe it's just the streaming and Ableton can't handle all of it, but I gotta say, maybe Pixel Pile Driver can attest to this, but we were not having quite this many issues the last two stream sessions. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's up. I'll try to play this back, but I know it's just gonna eat my CPU. It's just gonna die. So let's see what happens. I might try to render it out first. You know, it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. Yeah, I can already tell we're not gonna be able to do that. So, okay, so here's what... Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. You know, sometimes things just don't always work out quite how you want them. That's okay. The point is getting in the practice. This exercise, pretty nice for so many problems. Maybe you should just cheat. Yeah, I think I should cheat, but I don't know how much more cheating I can do. These are like technology related issues. If I go longer now, you know, am I gonna be even be able to make something? Who knows? Let's go to like, yeah, okay. So let's render this out. 59. Then maybe we can list. I don't even know what it is I just made. I sincerely don't know. Let's make a folder. This is where we name our thing today. Which, boy oh boy, I think Pixel Pile Drivers ready. Thank you, Kirk. Thank you, Cloud Prism, aka HJ, the HJ, the one and only HJ. And yeah, what do we got here? I think I like waiting to save because that almost sounds like the name of some like real pop song. Waiting to save. Waiting to save. Oh no, I put that in the wrong. Oh my god. Just nothing is going right today. Okay, I wanna put a folder in there. There we go. And we're gonna save that in there. Whew, boy. Yeah, these CPU issues are real. Is it Dropbox? What is it? What could it possibly be? 100 gonna be song refinements or new songs or I don't know your life. I barely know my life. Well, here's the deal. Is I've been doing this every day since the beginning of 2020. And the goal was to do 100. Well, the first goal was to do a beat every day for the month of January. And then I did that, and I liked it so much, I kept on going. So now the goal is 100 beats for the first 100 days. And we're already well into that because we're in March. So this is actually beat number 83. And I'm just gonna keep doing these for the next few weeks until I at least hit 100. At least. And then I'll probably stream some other music stuff I make. Assuming it doesn't ruin my CPU, I'll probably stream this other song. I was working on like a liquid drum and bass song most all of yesterday, and I want to get that more refined today. So I'm probably gonna work on that, assuming streaming that doesn't ruin my CPU and I can somehow fix these issues. I'll probably stream some of that. So yeah, the plan is just stream more. It's kind of nice. You have a few people interacting with you, and you know, it's that idea of like eyes watching you kind of makes you wanna be more focused, work a bit more. It's kind of maybe that Big Brother effect. All right, so we got that song. Let me see if I can pull that thing up. Okay, what is that? Waiting to play that outside of Ableton, so you know maybe that won't be such an issue. Let's see what it is we made, because even I don't know what it is we have made here today. All right, this seems like the song. Let's see. This is what rendered out. A PS2 screen save song. Yeah, I'd listen to that. All right, it's coming in. Are you hearing that? Turn that up a bit. Didn't realize we were doing reverses there. Probably wouldn't do that. The synths could be a little louder. Yeah, synth used to be like a little louder, more full. It's kind of too weird sitting in the back. Okay, cool. So that is the thing we made today. Not my favorite thing. If I could change things, it's like pretty repetitious. There would hopefully be more like variation in the melodies and like just what's happening in general. I would not in love with the percussion elements. I would change those out. That synth I would probably change altogether, make it a bit louder, make it a bit whiter, if I spent more time on this. But yeah, that's the thing we made today, and you know, not a horrible thing for an hour's worth of work and the universe conspiring for me to make absolutely nothing. We had one Ableton crash and a lot of just my CPU eating it, just eating it. I couldn't even play some synths. I couldn't even play some patterns on some synths. It was just like, oh no, that's way too much for me to handle. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna call that good because you know that's an hour's work for today. But I'll probably stream in just a little bit again. I'm gonna try to figure out my CPU issues. Maybe give this MacBook a reboot, and I'll probably work on that other song I've been working on stream. Not an hour song, just however much time it takes. Ableton crash counter on the screen. Yeah, we do. If that'll be up there. I'll just have like a time spent saving timer. I'll just have like a text string up there that says like 0 days since the last Ableton crash, and I'll never need to change that. Yeah, I don't know. Ableton didn't used to crash so much. Maybe there's like been some updates or something, or maybe my MacBook's just going whack. Who knows? Time spent saving timer. I would say half of the time of the stream has been spent saving or flattening tracks. So a good amount of time. But yeah, I don't know how late it's gonna be in your time zone. Cloud Prism, what time zone you in? Because I'll probably be streaming again in, I don't know what time it is. I'm gonna eat some food. Yeah, it's like 1 p.m. here over in Indochina time in Vietnam. And Yeah, I'm gonna eat some food and then be back. Hopefully streaming. If the stream is destroying my CPU, I'll stop streaming. But that's what we got for the day. That's what we got for the day, folks. It's 11 p.m. here, which is pretty early, I know, for the Pixel Pile driver. It's not yet 4 a.m., so it's not bedtime yet. Oh, 11 p.m. Okay, also over there on the Pacific Daylight Time. All right, beautiful. Yeah, of course. Cloud Prism, thank you for joining in. I'm gonna be doing this like every day around this time. I don't have a hard schedule, but it's usually around this time. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Woke up at 3:30 p.m. Jesus Christ. Pixel Pile Driver. What are you doing? What are you doing out there? Sweet Jesus. I mean, you know, I guess wake up whatever time you want. Modern life, man. We always got light. It's not really an issue. Peace out, guys. Have a good one.